Eric Dier, great to speak to you. My name's Adam. I'm speaking to you all the way in Malaysia. First, and most importantly, how are you today after what happened yesterday?
Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, obviously very disappointed with what happened yesterday, and yeah, I don't really know what more I can say about it. Everyone is saying the same thing. Everyone is very confused about what happened, and I think the biggest thing is in football when almost never everyone's opinion is the same. In this case, it seems to be. So I think that says everything.
Yeah, it's quite amazing. I was covering the matches last night. I had John Beresford, Jodian Lescott, Sean Wright-Phillips, Gary Stevens, and they all said the same thing, that the decision was ridiculous. It's not the referee's fault. It's the rules. But does that make you feel a bit of vindication or justification for how you were feeling, how angry you were?
No, not really, because in the end of the day, they've taken 2 points off us. Yeah, it reflects badly on me because it looks like I've given a penalty away. The team performance was fantastic, and for us to not get the result we deserve because of that decision is very difficult to accept.
What was the mood like in the dressing room after the match?
To be honest, on one side, the mood was very positive because we felt like we had a fantastic performance, the best this season by far, and the feeling was very good throughout the whole game. I didn't feel like there wasn't a period in the game where we weren't in control and dominating the game. So the feeling was very positive in that sense. And then in terms of the penalty, everyone was just, like everyone else, just very angry, confused, upset,
What did you make of the manager's comments post-match? He obviously seemed most upset more than anybody else.
Sorry, I haven't seen his comments about what happened after the game, so I don't know, but yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine he feels the same way as myself and everyone else. Yeah.
On a personal level, what did you do after the game? Obviously, you went home, but could you sleep? Were you trying to distract yourself? What did you do?
Yeah. It's always difficult after games, even if you win or lose. It's difficult to relax afterwards. Just I went home. I had some dinner with my family, and that's it really. Just you just try and as I said, really the performance we were very happy with. So in that sense, my mood was good. Obviously, it got ruined by the incident at the end, but to some extent, that's out of my control.
Our final note on it would be that Steve Bruce even said it wasn't really the right decision. And he's the opposition manager. He's the one who actually, got something out of that, of what happened. What about the momentum of the team? Obviously, it was a bad start against Everton, but since then, you've had the 3 wins, you've had the draw yesterday, and it's an incredibly busy week for you. So I guess you can't allow yourself to dwell on it. I mean, it's an incredibly pivotal week for Spurs.
Yeah, it's great we have another game tomorrow, to be honest, because that way we can forget about the last one, That's the nicest thing about football, is that you have another game straight away where you can change the mood completely. But no, I think obviously we were very disappointed after the Everton game with the performance, the result, everything. But since then, we've been building. We've been getting the right results apart from yesterday, and the performances have been getting better and better. And the Newcastle game was, as I said, I think our best performance this season. And so, yeah, I feel like we're going in the right direction. The result wasn't what we wanted, but the performances have been getting better, and the results too, in general. So I feel like we're going in a good way.
The position of Harry Kane is quite intriguing because you know as well as I do how many assists he has so far this season. And having played with him for England, are we seeing him drop a little bit deeper like he does for the national team? to supply whoever's on the pitch with him, be it Son, be it Mora, be it whoever Jose Mourinho chooses to start a game?
No, I don't think he's changing too much. I think he's finding the same positions. I think he always has. I think he's always enjoyed to come short to receive the ball, and I think the most important thing, which I think we are getting a lot better at, is, which I think he had already in the national team, but maybe not as much at Tottenham, which I think we're improving on a lot, is he's now having a lot more forward runners when he does come into those positions, making those runs in the opposite direction, which he obviously has the quality to see and find them with his passing range. So I think that's the difference really, is I think when he does come short into those areas, we're having people making the right runs now where he can then supply them, because obviously he has fantastic quality to do that.
Yeah. And we talked about the fixture pile up. Jose Mourinho spoken about it in quite strong words. Is fatigue an issue for you and the rest of the team? I mean, Son went off injured yesterday. You have 3 games this week alone. It's like a game every 2 days.
Yeah, it's a worry for all teams really. Our schedule definitely being the most crazy because of the Europa League. But yeah, so obviously Sonny yesterday. I saw quite a few Leicester players yesterday get injured. Pre-season definitely wasn't what it should be for a normal season, and this season pre-season wasn't what it should be for a season which is going to be bigger in terms of the amount of games in a shorter period of time than we've ever experienced before. So it's not very helpful for anyone, but it's what we have to deal with, and everyone's going to have to deal with the same problems throughout the season, and we're just going to try and have to manage it as well as possible. But myself, I feel very good physically. I feel in a very good place. So yeah, it's just about trying to do everything right to be in the best possible place for each game.
Yeah, and it's amazing that next month England play 3 games in the space of 10 days as opposed to the usual 2 games. It's just one game after another for you. How do you unwind from it? How do you switch off? What do you do in your free time?
Yeah, it's pretty boring, to be honest. Yeah, you're training, you're training, every day at the moment in the mornings, and then the afternoons, just trying to rest, do different things to try and recover in the right way. Lots of sleep, eat the right things. I enjoyed to do different things to take my mind off it. I like to take my dog for walks. I read books. These kind of things, they help me keep distracted. So those are the things I like to do. Yeah.
Are you into video games as well or anything?
No, I don't own a PlayStation, to be honest. But yeah, I like playing. If I'm here at the training ground, sometimes I play with Ryan Sessegnon especially. We have like a bit of a FIFA thing going on, but yeah, I don't really play video games. I get too addicted.
Do you have a shout out for all the Spurs fans here in Malaysia? Tottenham have a very good relationship with our country. They've been here before as well. I think you were here. I was
there. Yeah.
Any message for all the fans here?
Yeah, just a massive thank you for all of their support. Hopefully, we can visit again sometime soon. I had a fantastic time when I was there, and you could really see the support from everyone there. It was really quite impressive, because you sometimes don't understand the reach that the Premier League and Tottenham has. So to be there in person and see it was amazing. And yeah, just thank you very much for all of their support, and hopefully we can make them all happy this season.
Do you want to end with a "Come on, you Spurs"?
Come on, you Spurs.
Yes, sir. All the best for this week, Eric. Speak to you again soon.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.